Hey everybody, and welcome to a new video. This video is about Mattia Binotto. Why are you guys all trying to get Mattia Binotto sacked? In this video, I'm going to explain why he did a hell of a job. So without further ado, let's get cracking. Mattia Binotto has been with Ferrari for ages now. He joined them in 1995 as an engineer. He was there in the extremely successful years with Schumacher. In 2004, he promoted to an even better position within Ferrari. In 2007, he promoted again. And in 2013, he was in charge of the new power units. In 2016, he became Chief Engineer Officer, and he became the Manager Director in 2019, and that's the position he's still in right now. This was after Ferrari fired 3 team principals. Arrivabene had to go, Mattiacci was sacked, and Domenicali. And we know Domenicali because he works for the FIA now. Ferrari has always been really brutal with their staff and with their team principals. Some people even say there was a fear culture. Binotto was there in a time of turmoil. Ferrari had been caught meddling with the fuel flow, which led to the FIA stepping in and handing out a punishment deal, which was handed out behind closed doors, and they didn't come out with any information about it as it was intellectual property. This whole ordeal made Ferrari much slower, and they ended the 2020 season 6th in the standings. Binotto was there, and in his calm and collected, analytical way of thinking, pushed them forwards. In 2021 there was progress. They finished 3rd in the constructors. Binotto oversaw the development of the new ground effect regulations, and they started winning again, which is progress. Now, before I continue, I would like to ask you to like and subscribe. I'm a fresh content creator, and with your help, we can grow. Wouldn't it be cool if, say, a year from now, you could say, hey, I started subscribing to Wimbo F1 when he only had 40 subscriptions. I will be posting weekly with fun F1 related content. I'm always ready for interactions, and you can even tell me what I'm doing wrong. Okay? So, back on topic. Why do I keep hearing that Mattia Binotto is getting sacked? And why are most people agreeing with it? I read the comments on social media, and I have to say, people are pretty toxic about Mattia Binotto. That's not very nice, is it? Mattia is a super nice guy. He has a beautiful voice and a beautiful Italian accent. You know, people should be nice to him. Grow up. See, under his leadership, his team went from 6th in the constructors to 3rd in the constructors to 2nd in the constructors. They won 4 races this season. That's progress. There's not nothing. Okay. I can hear you thinking, plenty went wrong this season. And that's true. The first problem Ferrari had was reliability, because they had a couple of DNFs because of the engine blowing up. But in the rules of the FIA these days, teams are not allowed to fix their engines for performance, but they are allowed to upgrade their engines for reliability. And you can bet your ass that Ferrari was running their engines at full blast to see what the maximum was. I think over the whole year they made steps, upgrades with their engine as well, and that fixed the reliability. Okay, I can hear you thinking, well, what about strategy? Strategically, things went wrong as well. Well, I can't deny it. They made quite a few errors. But one has to think about what it's like to be P6 in the constructors, fighting in the midfield, then fighting for third places or fourth places, and then all of a sudden to be in a championship fight. The people on the pit wall from Ferrari, they're just not quite used to being in the championship fight and then having to go up against Red Bull, who are masters in strategy. You know, Hannah Smith is hailed for her clever strategies all the time. So yes, a lot of steps can be made, and obviously in strategy steps need to be made, but I think Mattia is the right man to point out the right people for the proper strategy. And then there's managing the drivers, because Sainz and Leclerc, they're working quite well together, but there were races where they weren't working together so well. I think Carlos Sainz has a bit of an overcapacity in his head, so he can read races better than Leclerc. And then Leclerc is the faster driver, and he just goes for it, and he relies on the team to make the good strategies, and basically there's nothing wrong with that either. The problem is big when one driver gets sent out in the wet or on a drying track on inters, and the other one is sent out on slicks. Those things need to be crushed. They need to fix that, and I'm sure Binotto can do that as well. So please, people, and Ferrari, don't sack a man that has accomplished so much already. Try to give him the tools to fix the problems. So one of the rumors I'm hearing is that Fred Vasseur is taking Binotto's position. Now that man has no experience with fighting at the front either, because his teams were always in the midfield or the lower midfield. If I'm completely wrong about this situation and Fred Vasseur is getting that position, then I'm hoping for a compromise. And the compromise in my eyes would be that Binotto just takes a step back to the chief engineering job he had before, because I don't think he deserves to be sacked. In the meantime, I don't want to hear any more Mattia Binotto slander. That man deserves better. Okay, well, my rant is over. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have some nice edits or other videos on my channel, and I'll catch you all later. Doei doei!